get shot off top for some shit that was gang related.
Up first at 5 tonight, breaking news in Gaithersburg, where a massive manhunt is underway after a deadly shooting. It's all unfolding.
Hey, what's up guys, it's Rid here. Sorry for not uploading for 2 weeks. I don't even know what the fuck I was doing. But on a side note, before the story begins, today is my birthday, April 16. So if you guys could wish me a happy birthday down below in the comments, that would be great. But anyways, let's get right into the story. So there's this hangout place that me and my friends go to a lot, and we just chill out. And we just go to the library or wherever, play on the computers, or just walk around. Lots of people go there from my old school, my new school. This was back when I was in my old school, and it was in 7th grade. And I was like 12, I think. Yeah, I was 12, and one of my friends was like 11. But we were all like 11, 12, around that age. And there were these girls, and I thought that they were our age in like middle school or younger, which I found out they weren't. I found that out after, but I'm not gonna spoil it. So what happened was, one of those girls went up to my friend and she said, "I love you," and she just fucking walked away. And it was weird as fuck. So we were just like, what? Like, did she just say "I love you" to my friend? Like, she doesn't even know him. So after we went back to those we went up to those girls, and I just said, "You love my friend? You like him?" And those girls just got all triggered from there on, and they were like, "Oh, fuck you," and that stuff, and blah blah blah. I don't even know what the fuck they were saying, yo. It was like inaudible, and they were just being bitches, and they were like getting up all in our faces and shit. And I'm just like, fuck off, like, damn. And I had a Mountain Dew on me, so I just opened the bottle of Mountain Dew, drank some, and I just splashed some Mountain Dew in their faces to get away from them. And they were following us, and I don't know why we never told security. They were just fucking annoying the shit out of us, and we didn't know that they were in high school. But then we found out, cause they're like, "Oh, how old are you guys, huh?" And then I was just acting all cool like a big kid. I'm like, "I'm in grade 7 with my squeaky ass voice." And then they were laughing like, "Oh, I'm in grade 11, I'm in grade 12. And I'm like, what the fuck? These girls were so fucking short. They were all midgets. And literally they were arguing with middle schoolers, and they're in fucking high school. Like, go fight some high school boys, not middle school boys. Like, fuck that. And they were just constantly trying to argue with us, and mostly me, and trying to fight me, because I'm the one who pretty much pissed them off the most. And they actually really wanted to fight me, and I'm like, fuck you dumb girls, like, actually just fuck off and leave us alone. And they just kept on following us and trying to fight me mostly. And some of my friends, like the nicer ones, because I'm pretty much more aggressive and mean compared to my other friends, but like one of my nicer friends, or like 2 of them, yeah, they were like, chill out, like, we're sorry, and they weren't listening. I was not telling them to chill out. Like, I was just basically arguing back and talking shit back, because they were bitches. Honestly, they were being so fucking annoying. And they followed us through the center, the hangout place, and these bitches were just being so annoying. But it was also kind of fun, honestly. And then also one of them had an iPad, and she took a picture of me, I think. No, of me and my friends. Yeah, she took a picture of me and my friends, and I'm like, fuck you, delete that photo, you dumb bitch. I was getting pissed. And then I took a picture of her on my iPod, and then they were like, "Oh, delete that photo." I'm like, you delete your fucking photo on your iPad first, you bitch. And I was just being all mean and aggressive and that shit. I mean, I was going hardcore, like more hardcore than my friends. And then I had this one other friend, and that was the guy who mugged me. If you guys have watched that story on my channel, we used to be friends, but then after we started hating each other. But this was when we were kind of friends, I guess, but I kind of hated him sometimes, and I'll tell you why. Because when we got rid of them, okay, like when they stopped following us, he would tell me and my other friends, he would be like, "Yo, let's go back and start talking more shit. yo, it's fun, man. Let's go back. Let's go back and fight them. And I'm like, no, man. Like, let's just leave them alone. And he was like, no, man. And he just pressured us into going back. So then we went back outside because they were outside and they were talking more shit. And I think one of them tried to get up in my face or some shit, and I had long nails and they were in like fucked up shapes, and one of them girls tried to get in my face and I just like pushed her away. And what happened was I accidentally scratched her with my nails and she started bleeding, and I actually felt bad after. And she was like, "Oh my god, you bitch, look what you did!" And they were just screaming at us. And one of her other friends, like some fat bitch, she's like, "Stop, okay, I'm actually gonna fight you now." These girls were just fucking, they just kept on talking shit. We were talking shit back. And but when I scratched her and she literally started bleeding, and I think she had like a bruise or something, I don't even know, I actually felt bad, and we were all trying to say sorry, but they weren't accepting the apology, and we were just going on and on and on. And then there's this other place in the center, and we were fighting over there, and some lady who works there, she's like, "You guys stop!" And she was asking like what happened, and I was really pissed off. I had a fucking like super short temper. And these girls, they were like, "Oh, he took photos of us and he won't delete them." And I'm like, "You guys did it first, so delete your photo, bitch." And the stupid ass fucking lady who worked there, I don't even know if she's a fucking feminazi or what bitch she is. I fucking hate that lady who works there. But she went to me first. She's like, "Oh, let me see your phone. Let me see your photos." And I'm like, why don't you check their iPad first? Not like, cause they're the ones who took photos first, so they're the ones who started it. And I was just getting really pissed, and I was yelling like super loud. And then the lady, she just like, "Stop yelling, you psychopath." And I'm not even kidding. The lady who worked there called me a psychopath, and I'm like, "Fuck you, you bitch." I was really pissed, dude. I just swore at that lady. And yeah, I did delete the photos, and I had some other stuff in my camera roll that I didn't want them seeing, cause it's personal. And yeah, I don't even know if those girls deleted their fucking video or photos or whatever they took. And they just kept on talking shit and trying to fight us. High school girls in like grade 11 and 12. I don't even know which high school they went to. And cause I scratched that one girl by accident, her and her friends were like, "Oh, we're gonna find your school and we're gonna contact them and tell them what you did." And then nothing actually happened. I don't think they could inform our school principal about something that happened outside of school. Maybe they could tell the police, but honestly, they were being assholes and dumb bitches, like fighting middle school boys. I mean, literally all I did was ask them a question and they got all pissed. And they started it by saying "I love you" to my friend randomly. Like, what the fuck? They were mostly pissed at me though. I had like two really nice and calm friends over there, and they were just swearing at them, and that's what really pissed me off, because those guys are really nice, and like they're just amazing friends, and they don't have short tempers like me. And I remember two of my friends, they ditched us because they were so tired of it. They just went in the library. And yeah, just me and that other guy who mugged me, we were just fucking aggressive as fuck. So after we all went home, we never actually like fought physically, like punched each other, but like I said, I accidentally scratched that girl hard with my long nails. And yeah, we were just arguing back and forth, talking shit. And luckily the next week I saw those girls and I just apologized. I apologized first, obviously, and it was calm and everything. I just said sorry, and then they apologized back, and yeah, it was all good. And after that, I never saw those girls again. I hope I don't, because they're honestly fucking retarded. Fighting middle school boys when they're in high school. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the story. Peace.